happened to my mech?
May I remind you, she was thrown back into action in the middle of an upgrade without warning, after she was lovingly repaired and maintained by a talented specialist for months?
What happened to my mech?
I need some time to get her moving again.
We don't have time.
And I need oil.
And we don't have oil.
I'll let you know when I've fixed her up. Get me the oil, will ya?
New primary objective received.
Ready to field test.
We're ready.
We fixed worse.
Here to see it through. It'll all get used.
Heavy MG here. Underway.
All patched up.
MG team moving. Awaiting orders. Let's go for a ride.
Engines at optimal efficiency. Frieda here. I'll save the energy for now.
That's exactly what I need.
We're on the way. It served its purpose. Looks useful. Significant enemy force detected.
I've got half the oil you asked for. How are the repairs going?
It's tricky. You wouldn't understand.
Hey!
Oh, come on. My dad told me you know nothing about machines.
I can use them.
Let's get going.
Good luck getting through this hull.
Here we go.
Someone just shot at me.
Let's get working.
Huh? This old dog still bites. An easy target. Directly.
Ready to field test.
New primary objective received.
Brunhilde is running perfectly.
What does the Empire require?
Enemy units over here.
Moving. Let's get going.
Good luck getting through this hull.
Crewing the MG.
Out with it, now! Quick as my legs will carry. Oh my kameraden!
Machine gun.
Someone just shot at me.
An easy target!
What's the target?
We will fix it.
Spit it out! This old dog still bites! Ungive!
I'm receiving. Setting top. Hang on, Brunhilde.
Stop that! I said Faust! Yes! Directly!
Someone just shot at me.
Kameraden! Go have a look! Even Brunhilde can't ignore cannons of this caliber.
Ready to field test.
Spit it out! If making haste! We will need that. Great victories are built on small ones.
Try not to break.
We're ready. Our feet could use a rest.
Brunhilde is running perfectly. Brunhilde and I are moving out.
I suppose I'm needed.
Thanks. That was close.
Are you all right?
Yes? It's just... well, they really shook me up in here.
Most people don't know what it's like when all that's between you and certain death is a few centimeters of iron.
Guess not. Is that what happened to that?
They call it shell shock these days. He was one of the first, unfortunately. He wasn't a coward, you know. He was a good man who couldn't stand it anymore, no matter what anyone says.
Sure. It shouldn't take long. Do you have the oil?
That's it. You really are Karl's daughter.
That's not all. The mortar is back online, and I added some improvements. I should be able to do basic repairs from inside Brunhilde now.
Impressive. Let's show them what Saxonian engineering can do.
I'm all for it. Let's get out of here.
Centimeters of iron.
Guess not. Is
Guess
not. Is that what happened to that?
They call it shell shock these days. He was one of the first, unfortunately. He wasn't a coward, you know. He was a good man who couldn't stand it anymore, no matter what anyone says.
Sure. It shouldn't take long. Do you have the oil?
That's it. You really are Karl's daughter.
That's not all. The mortar is back online, and I added some improvements. I should be able to do basic repairs from inside Brunhilde now.
Impressive. Let's show them what Saxonian engineering can do.
I'm all for it. Let's get out of here.
Primary objective complete.
Frida here. A 100 tons of iron on the way.
Show me what's there. How can I help? Yes. For my Kameraden! Running away now! Yeah! Spotted a hostile unit. Don't need new scars.
Ready to field test. Brunhilde and I are moving
One of
out.
us will go to the grave. Making haste! Angriff!
Frida here. Engines at optimal efficiency. I can handle it. Maximum
How can I
yield.
help?
Ready to field test.
Here to see it through. Go have a look. Out with it, now.
Frida here.
On, Brunhilde!
Time to field test these guns.
The unit has gained a rank.
Still bites.
What is it? Brunhilde and I are moving out.
Angriff!
Ready to field test.
Show me.
Nothing will ever stop Brunhilde.
Spit it out! You won't do any more damage.
Frida here. Engines at optimal efficiency.
Here to see it through. Good plan. Heading there now.
Brunhilde's running perfectly.
Awaiting orders.
We fixed worse.
Out with it. Now.
My guns are ready.
Angriff!
Good luck getting through this hull.
Good plan.
The unit has become veteran.
Go have a look.
Enemy units over here.
I have an infinitesimal chance of success. Hang on, Brunhilde!
For my kameraden!
They might as well have not been there.
Where there's
All
one, there
pitched
may
up.
be more.
Someone just shot at me!
Hey, look!
She'll be better than you!
Dog still bites!
Ready to field test. Calculating an ass kicking.
We're ready.
Great
Those troops are gone now.
all ones. How can I help? Show me what's there.
Try not to break it this time.
Stormtroopers ready.
Yes. Heading there now.
Brunhilde's running perfectly. 100 tons of iron on the way. Ready to field test.
I suppose I need it.
Frida here. Time to go on foot.
Waiting orders. Understood. Enemy located.
Out with
And they're
it
not
now.
alone.
Good luck getting through this hull. Targeting. Maximum yield. Better fix it quick.
For my kameraden! Los!
Someone just shot at me.
Spit it out! Fire!
The unit has gained a rank.
Easy target! Angriff!
What does the Empire? Everyone take some.
Eh? I'll stop them!
We're under attack! Mark your targets!
I suppose I'm an easy target. I told them how to go running away now. Spit it out. Angriff.
Taking enemy fire!
Stop them. This old dog still bites. It never gets easier. An easy target.
Stay down! What's the target? Securing grenades.
Yes. Directly.
There are some enemies approaching.
Can you do anything about them?
I can't move, but I can still shoot. Let's see.
Good luck getting through this hull. She'll be better than you.
How can I help? We will need that.
We're ready. Let's get working.
Better fix it
I
quick.
suppose I need it. Angriff.
Someone just shot at me. She'll be better than you.
It'll all get used.
Stormtroopers ready. Everyone take some. Let's get going.
Shortening that relay might speed
Awaiting
things
orders.
up.
What's the job?
Here to see it through. Good plan.
Stormtroopers reporting as ordered. On the way. Here we go. Our feet could use a rest.
Yes. I suppose I'm needed. Directly.
Ready to field test. Engines at optimal efficiency.
How can I help? Good plan. Heading there now.
Machine gun crew ready. Underway. MG team moving. Enemy here. Lock it down.
Better be careful. Wilhelm's men could be around any corner.
Frieda here. Brunhilde and I are moving out.
You have a look.
Confirmed enemy units here.
Heavy MG here. They're shooting! Enemy forces in sight.
How can I help? I should be protected there. This whole dog.
The unit has become veteran.
Enemy squad
They've
finished.
come for me. I stopped them.
They will regret coming here.
Entering. Good plan. This whole dog.
All troops neutralized.
One of us will go to the grave. We watch there. For my kameraden. Great victories are built. Angriff. Status report.
Machine gun crew ready. It served its purpose. We need machine guns.
Brunhilde is running perfectly.
Stormtroopers awaiting orders. We're ready. Taking ground.
This an easy target.
Go ahead.
Spit it out. As my legs will carry me.
Brunhilde is running perfectly.
How can I help? The worst is behind us. The bridge is at the end of the road.
Fighting with Brunhilde, side by side with Gunther von Duisburg. Papa wouldn't believe it.
Frieda, I should have known about his death. I haven't cared much about anyone lately.
I don't think you could have done anything. I couldn't. He couldn't stand people mocking him any longer, you know? They imitated his trembling whenever they saw him. They called him a coward, a disgrace to the Vaterland.
Oh, Frieda.
I told him to never listen to those bastards. I certainly didn't.
I'm so sorry. I wish I had.
Shut up. What is that?
Max, lots of them.
Preparing weapons.
No, run! Yes. Good. I'm spotted.
Hey, a castle for whoever brings me the hat of Gunther von Duisburg.
Making haste. I'll be done for soon. They've come for me. Huh? Directly.
Hang on, Brunhilde.
escaped!
Primary objective complete.
All right, we need to...
What happened?
Go, go! Let's find the others!
I know there are more of us. You could raise an army.
We could move around Wilhelm's forces and conquer Dresden, like Caesar conquered Rome.
I saw his army. We can't fight them with stones and good intentions. We need more heavy weapons and mechs.
What is your opinion, Fräulein?
You should find better guards.
Tag and Nacht knew you were there. Have a seat. I guess we have to thank you for the bridge.
Fighting Prince Wilhelm in Dresden would reduce the city to rubble. And you may have fewer friends than you think.
Tell me.
Their misinformation campaign began. They're distributing leaflets depicting you as a murderer and all who help you as insurgents. They took over the newspapers. In a few hours, Saxony will read that Wilhelm is a rightful ruler and beset by enemies from within. He'll ask his countrymen to help him defend Saxony in this time of crisis, and many will believe him. When the sun sets, they will have arrested members of parliament, judges, officers, unionists, anybody who might have the power to stop them. It's going to be a dark day in Saxony's history, in the world's history.
And the good sheep of Saxony stay silent and pull their heads in, like they always do.
Not all of them. There are those who will not be banned. Those who don't lose their humanity because it's the easy way. It's these people we have to put our hope in.
It's not enough. We can't just sit here and count on others.
At this point, marching into Saxony with an army strengthens Wilhelm's narrative of a country under attack. This is not the time for armies and battles. This is the time to work in the shadows and win the hearts and minds of people.
I like that. We have the truth on our side. They can't maintain their lives forever.
It will get worse before it gets better. It is hard to destabilize a big country with a functioning political system, a free press, and independent courts. But all of that will begin very soon. Wilhelm wants to defend his country from Fenris, but instead, he presents it on a silver platter.
There are over 2,000 people under my protection. If we can't go back, what am I supposed to do with them?
We need a safe haven for these people, and everybody else who is in danger.
Nobody will take us. They fear Saxony, and they have their own problems.
No, there is such a place. Tesla's factory. He fights against Fenris. He has the power to fend off anyone stupid enough to enter his city. And in its heyday, tens of thousands of people lived there.
It's going to be a long walk, but it might be our only option.
And Wilhelm's army? They'll catch up with us within a day or two.
I taught him everything he knows about tactics, but not everything I know.